very deep, absolutely deep. Feeling safe, very safe, absolutely safe. Today, my friends, we will be doing and teaching you Samadhi meditation. This meditation is a very ancient meditation and is said to have originated long, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years back by Adi Yogi. Some people also call this 8th chakra meditation. Your 8th chakra, which lies above your crown chakra and your head 2 inches to 2 feet above, is the door that puts you in contact with your astral body. In the yogic world, it is said that when you are able to open your 8th chakra, whatever is holding you in the cycle of life and death and rebirth, you will be able to clean all those karmic issues when you open it and work on it. Once you are able to open it, you will be able to open the divine love, divine compassion. It will be automatic. You will not need to make any effort. This chakra holds your karmic residue of your soul's total journey of many lifetimes, and also your karmic memory through your ancestors whose body you are retaining. It is a gateway of higher realms, abilities, and it will support your soul, your spirit to go out of the body with a different perception and beyond the wisdom of this earth, the planet, and the solar system and galaxy. What I mean is that we are held by these beliefs, memories of this earth. We all come under the gravity of this earth. We all come under the law of time on this earth. Time is limited for everybody on this earth. The sun rays take about 8 minutes to reach the earth. And once it comes into the gravity of this earth, the light bends. Taking 5 long deep breaths, letting go of breaths. When you breathe in divine light. Just imagine this divine light. People ask me, what is this divine light? The people who are practitioners would know. But you can just think this light is something like the light of the sun. Just imagine. That light is coming. This is white, little light bluish, pearlish, light pinkish mix. Just imagine. Imagination would ignite creation. When you breathe in the divine light. When you breathe out all the toxins from your body. And see those toxins getting resolved into the divine light. Take another deep breath and release. With every breath, you are going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Knowing that the deeper you go, more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. I want you to imagine that you are inhaling as though you are breathing from the perineum at the base of the spine. That is your root chakra, which is also called Muladhara chakra in Sanskrit. As you are bringing the energy from your root chakra, I want you to imagine your root chakra is like a small lotus bud. All of you know what is a lotus. And bud is when it is growing. It is just not been made a full flower. Imagining your root chakra as a small lotus bud, at that moment, imagine that this energy is coming up from the root chakra as if a spark of lightning is striking your root chakra. The same lightning which you see during heavy rains, and you feel very good about yourself. Imagine this lightning striking the root chakra. And as it strikes the root chakra, I want you to imagine and see that the lotus bud has become and opened and become a big, huge lotus flower. I want you to imagine at this moment you are seeing a part of your eternal soul molecule in the root chakra, which you have carried from lifetime to lifetimes, which is carrying your beliefs, your memories and your karmas of your achievements and failures of all your past existences, whether your soul's existences or it may also have the power of the memory of your ancestors also. Do not worry. You will see this eternal soul molecule and your root chakra both are started swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. Just imagine a chakra which is swirling. You are feeling very strong, powerful and comfortable. Any sound that you hear apart from my voice will make you go 10 times deeper and deeper. You are completely relaxed and safe. You have a choice to sit erect wherever you are sitting, and you have a choice to lie down also. Whatever you choose, your eyes should be closed, but it should be straight. Your back should be straight if you are sitting, and your back should be straight even if you are lying down. If you have any issues of the root chakra, you will see them getting dissolved in the light of Supreme Pure Consciousness. The root chakra has issues of lack of abundance, lack of support from the loved ones. There might be support from your loved ones, but you are not feeling that because your root chakra is closed. I want you to imagine that your issues of abundance, lack of support as a dark energy. And that dark energy is being removed by this divine light. You see in the TV advertisement a dirty shirt being cleaned by a detergent, Tide, Ariel, Rin, Surf. In the TV commercial, we see that, and it becomes ultra wide. Similarly, I want you to imagine that your root chakra has become ultra wide, and all the dirt, darkness which you are seeing in your root chakra or feeling in your root chakra has been cleaned, and it is going inside the drain of the divine consciousness. And your root chakra is totally wide. There is a very powerful mantra of root chakra, and it has no religious connotations. Understand this. These mantras are sound vibrations. Everything is vibration on this earth. This physical body that you see as solid is just energy. If you pixelate in an atomic microscope your body, you will see this body which is looking solid as cells. And when you pixelate the cells, you will see the nucleus. When you pixelate the nucleus, you will see chromosomes. When you pixelate the chromosomes, you will see DNA. When you pixelate the DNA, you will see chromosome blocks. When you pixelate the chromosome blocks, you will see protons. When you pixelate the protons, you will see, furthermore, strings of energy. When you pixelate them, quarks of energy, and then there is nothingness. This solid body is an artifact of your perception. Your mind is holding this body as the body. Someday, somewhere will teach you that also. But it's a scientific fact that this solid looking body is nothing but energy, actually in reality. And it's vibrational. And to heal the root chakra, there is a vibration, sound vibration mantra, which I am going to chant, and all of you are going to chant in your mind. Om Lam Namaha Om. Om Lam Namaha Om. Om Lam Namaha Om. All your issues of lack of abundance, lack of support from your loved ones are getting dissolved in this divine light. Like I told you in the TV commercial, the dirty shirt is being cleaned by detergent. This divine light is cleaning your root chakra. You feel and visualize your root chakra becoming pure and wide with all the issues being resolved. Remember, continuously doing this meditation will heal your issues of bone like back pain, sciatica, arthritis, as all your emotional issues are the root chakra, root of your physical diseases. I want you to imagine that this energy is coming up gently from your root chakra to your sacral center chakra, which we also call sexual chakra and Swadhisthana chakra in Sanskrit. I want you to imagine your sexual chakra as a small lotus bird, and when you see a spark of lightning striking the lotus bird, you imagine that this lotus bird is becoming huge, big lotus flower. And you see your soul molecule, another soul molecule, which you are carrying from lifetime to lifetime. And I want you to imagine Supreme Pure Consciousness, Allah Consciousness, Divine Consciousness, Christ Consciousness, which are one and the same thing, washing away all the negativities of your sexual chakra and the issues of the physical organs of your sexual chakra associated with the chakras are getting dissolved and clean completely in this divine light. Just as a detergent in the TV commercial like Tide, Surf, Ariel clean the dirty cloth and makes it sparkling white. You're also seeing your sexual chakra and all the organs are getting cleaned by this light. Feel it, imagine it. The Supreme Pure Consciousness, Allah, Divine Consciousness, has the ability to erase all the darkness and dirt stored in the form of abuse of the sexual chakra. And your sexual chakra becomes lighter than the light. All the issues of abuse, whether they are verbal, physical, family dramas, insults, humiliations, betrayals, sexual abuse, are getting dissolved, resolved completely. And this light of supreme pure consciousness, Allah, divine consciousness, Christ consciousness, has the ability to make everything an illusion. All your memories of sexual abuse are getting healed at ancestral level also. That means if your ancestors have been abused, even they are getting cleaned and healed. I want you to imagine that this light, divine light, is traveling to your gonads, that is your sexual organs, cleaning away all the mess. Very good. And now they go to your large intestine, which is about 4 to 6 feet long, and the small intestine, which is about 24 feet long, cleaning it completely from inside. This light can travel anywhere. This is the divine light, and healing the fear of being taken advantage of. This light has the ability to change. As you observe the light, so it can change its reality. It's a scientific fact. I want you to imagine that this light is further traveling to your stomach, your gallbladder and the spleen and the pancreas, healing them completely. See your pancreas being healed, learning the sweetness of life, and completely managing the chemical insulin. And you are able to create adequate amount of insulin in the body. Many times when you have a karma that you have to fight with your spouse, that you have to fight with a boyfriend, girlfriend, that you have to fight with your parents, teachers, students, government, then your brain gives the command to the pancreas that it should not produce insulin, that this woman or man has to have enough amount of sugar. Sugar is energy inside the blood, so that he or she can fight her husband, so that he or she can fight her father, so that he and she can fight this world in order to protect herself. Thus, brain, thinking that is helping you, gives the command to the pancreas not to create insulin, which is a wrong thing, because it is your karma to fight, and to fight you require sugar. Without sugar, that is energy, you cannot fight. And you teach the pancreas that all is well, and you also teach your brain that everything is fine, that the pancreas' job is to create insulin and create that much amount of insulin so that your sugar is between, the healthy sugar is between 80 to 120. And you retain that in the highest and best way for a young youth, even if you are old in age, earthly age. You are relaxed, very relaxed, safe, absolutely safe. Now I want you to find that your sexual chakra is completely white and healed, and will chant this sound mantra, Om Vam Namaha Om Vam Namaha Om Vam Namaha. Now I want you to find that this energy is coming from your sexual chakra to your solar plexus chakra, which is also called Manipura chakra in Sanskrit. And I want you to imagine your solar plexus chakra as a small lotus bird. And you see the spark of lightning striking the lotus bird. I want you to imagine coming up with this energy, opening, and it becoming the big, huge lotus flower. And inside this lotus flower, you will find another eternal soul molecule, which you are carrying from lifetime to lifetime. And your solar plexus chakra and this soul molecule is swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. This chakra lightens up and washes away all the dirt as if the detergent of Supreme Pure Consciousness is cleaning everything. And the Supreme Pure Consciousness has the ability to erase all the memories and karmas of darkness and dirt stored in the form of all the issues that you have faced in your life. The fear of rejection, the fear of resentment, the regrets that you had in this life. And you find that they're all getting dissolved completely. And the light of Allah, Supreme Pure Consciousness, Divine Consciousness, Christ Consciousness, which is the same and one of the same thing, has the ability to make everything an illusion. I want you to imagine your solar plexus chakra as lighter than the light. You are relaxed, very relaxed, feeling safe, comfortable, confident, peaceful and strong. There is nothing but Supreme Pure Consciousness energy, and I want you to imagine that this energy is traveling to your liver and kidneys, erasing and removing all your old anger and issues of regret, rejections and resentments, and the grudges that you have held against your mother and father when they were scolding you when you were young. You were very angry at them. But since they were your mother and father, you could not leave them. But you hated them. At that time, you took that hate into your unconscious. Because you cannot live with a perpetrator. And you held a grudge against them. That when you are going to grow, you are going to take the revenge. You don't need to take the revenge. Maybe your mother and father did not know how to raise the children. They themselves might be victim of their mother and father. That is your grandfather and grandmother. From both the mother and father side. And this is coming as ancestral defect to you. Yet you feel that at unconscious level that your mother and father hated you. But it's not the truth. They always loved you. They did not know. So you see the divine light going and cleaning everything as you do. In the TV commercial, when you see, it is cleaning the rain, tide, area, is cleaning the dirty cloth. You see all your solar plexus chakra issues being cleaned and healed. All the unresolved karmas of your ancestors are also getting a chance to resolve, as they could not and they would not have to reincarnate to settle their part of karma when you do this exercise with samadhi meditation. This chakra is becoming sparkling light and clean with Allah's consciousness light, Supreme Pure God, Divine Consciousness, Christ Consciousness. I want you to imagine that you are chanting this powerful mantra, Om Ram Namaha Om, Om Ram Namaha Om, Om Ram Namaha Om, Om Ram to imagine that this energy is coming from your solar plexus chakra and going to your heart chakra, which is also called Anahata chakra. And imagine your heart chakra like a small lotus bird. As a spark of lightning strikes your heart chakra, you imagine that it's become a big, huge lotus flower. And you are also carrying another soul molecule, which is carrying from lifetime to lifetime. And you see both your soul molecule and your heart chakra is swirling like Sudarshan chakra. Swirling, swirling, swirling. You are feeling very strong, powerful and comfortable. This chakra lightens up and washes away all the dirt with the detergent of Supreme Pure Consciousness, and the Supreme Pure Consciousness, Allah Consciousness, has the ability to erase all the darkness and dirt stored in your heart, organ heart and the heart chakra, in the form of sadness, betrayal from love, hurt and rejection in your heart chakra, and also your organ getting dissolved, and the heart chakra is becoming lighter than the light. All the issues are getting healed completely with the light of Supreme Pure Conscious Allah consciousness, as they have the ability to make everything an illusion. This healing light is traveling to the walls of your heart, cleaning them completely, going to your arteries and veins, cleaning all the blockages and plaques in your heart. See it, imagine it. Remember, we showed you the diagram. Your brain is going to bring that picture and memory. See the arteries and the veins getting cleaned. I want you to do forgiveness with all the souls you might have hurt, or who the souls might have hurt you. It could be your parents, it could be your teachers, it could be your ancestors. This is the time, or all the relationships that you are in. Heal them completely. This healing energy is further traveling to your lungs, and all the grief stored there is getting healed with the pure divine light. You are relaxed, very, very relaxed and safe, comfortable, peaceful and strong. And now I want you to recite in your mind this powerful mantra. Om Yam Namaha Om. Om Yam Namaha Om. Om Yam Namaha Om. I want you to imagine this energy is coming from your heart chakra to your throat chakra, which is also called Vishuddhi chakra in Sanskrit. And imagine your throat chakra as a small lotus bud, and as the lightning strikes, the lotus bud becomes a huge lotus flower, and you see your another eternal soul molecules which are carrying from lifetime to lifetime. And they both are revolving like a Sudarshan chakra. And many times you have been suppressed as a child, not to speak, to shut down. And you develop issues of your throat and thyroid gland like hyperthyroid, hypothyroid. See this light healing your thyroid gland. And whatever unexpressed was there, see this divine light cleaning it, and see the detergent cleaning that dirty shirt and making it sparkling white. See your thyroid gland getting sparkling white, completely healed. And when you are done this, I want you to imagine energy coming from your throat chakra to your third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is in the center of the brain. And I want you to imagine your third eye chakra as a small lotus bird. As the lightning strikes, you imagine that this energy is coming up, and this lotus bud, which is your third eye chakra, has become a big, huge lotus flower. And you will see, imagine, there's another eternal soul molecule which you have carried from lifetime to lifetime in your third eye chakra. And both the molecule and the third eye chakra is swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. You are feeling very strong, powerful, comfortable. All the issues of your third eye chakra of seeing the future, fear of seeing the truth, fear of darkness are getting healed, and you are being complete effortlessly. And we'll chant the mantra Om Sham Namaha Om. Om Sham Namaha Om. I want you to imagine that this light is going to your prefrontal cortex, the front side of your brain. which processes your thoughts, healing it and aligning your left and right brain. Your left brain is the logical brain, your right brain is the creative brain. And when it is balanced, it takes the highest and best decisions. You will notice that the divine light is going to your pineal gland, which is a small endocrine gland. This gland produces melatonin. Melatonin, a hormone that affects the modulation of your wake and sleep patterns. It also goes to hypothalamus and pituitary gland, which control your visceral functions, that is your digestive system functions. It controls your body temperature and your behavior, such as feeding, drinking, sexual response, aggression, and pleasure. See, your hypothalamus and pituitary gland inside your brain are healing. Imagine this divine light healing you completely, your frontal lobe. Your parietal lobe. Parietal lobe is on the top of the head, the brain, the top side. The parietal lobe interprets sensation, temperature, and touch, including pain. It also interprets size, shape, distance, and texture. Now I want you to imagine that this light is going to the backside of your brain, which is called occipital lobe. Do not worry, you will learn this when you keep on practicing again and again. An occipital lobe interprets your visual. The divine light moving to your cerebrum, which has the part of the nerve center that controls your intelligence, sensory and motor activities. You will also see this light going to a brainstem. Now, what is this brainstem? The brainstem is a part of your brain which connects your spinal cord with your brain. Many of the nerves which go to your brain are coming from there. That is called cranial nerves. I want you to come and stay in your third eye chakra. When you are staying in your third eye chakra, those people who are not able to visualize, their frontal lobe gets activated and also their occipital lobe, and they will start visualizing even if their eyes are closed. All issues of fear of taking actions and accepting divine messages will be healed completely and effortlessly. There is a part called hippocampus, is one of the areas of the brain with the temporal lobe, left and right side, which is actually capable of growing new neurons, that is, new brain cells. See that getting healed. There is another part called amygdala, whose role is in processing memory of emotional reactions, social and sexual behavior, as well as regulating the sense of smell. This exercise is very important, as you will find your brain has released old neurons of sadness, defeat, betrayal, and has new dopamine cells and neurons of honor, respect, gratitude, kindness, compassion, patience, tolerance, grace, benevolence, duty, loyalty, forgiveness, acceptance being downloaded. You are filled with this divine light from your inner and outer cosmos, which is actually one and the same thing. I want you to imagine that this energy is now traveling from your third eye chakra to your crown chakra, which is also called Sahasrara chakra. And imagine your crown chakra as a small lotus bird, and as the lightning strike, this lotus bird becomes a big, huge lotus flower. And I want you to imagine that there is another part of your eternal soul molecule which you carry from lifetime to lifetime. And you visualize both your eternal soul molecule and your crown chakra swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. And here you find your connection to the divine. This chakra is also called prophetic chakra, because when you activate it, you might be able to make prophecies. Your connection is established with divine. You are feeling confident, comfortable, peaceful and strong, feeling really good about yourself as you go deeper and deeper. I want you to imagine that you see this energy on top of your crown chakra. I want you to imagine that you have started traveling up into the universe from your crown chakra into the infinite source of supreme pure consciousness. And you also start moving down from your root chakra to your feet chakra, into the infinite source of Mother Earth energy. Inside the Mother Earth, going into the volcano, going inside the diamonds, emeralds and rubies that are in the Mother Earth. I also want to imagine that energy is coming from the front of your body, left, right, back and forward. And you're expanding into the infinity. Moving up, beyond the planets, beyond the sun, beyond the solar system, beyond the galaxies, beyond the Milky Way, beyond into the infinite source of creation, and below also. Say in your mind, I'm always with God, never separate, all with God, and see yourself getting atomized like sugar dissolves in milk. When sugar dissolves in milk, you cannot see the sugar, you can only see the milk. Similarly, when you dissolve in this light, you cannot see yourself. You can see only this light. Feel this energy. Be the observer of this energy. Only purity exists over here. This is beyond the law of time. In a moment, you will find that you are the observer of this energy, and the observer becomes the observant. And after some time, neither you are the observer nor the observant. Then, who are you? Continuously doing this meditation will help you know your true self, and that you are one and part of the Supreme Pure Consciousness. You are just, you are, without being aware and yet being aware. Now I want you to imagine that you are coming from this consciousness above the cosmos, coming down, coming from your crown chakra, coming down from all the chakras into the mother, from the mother into the cosmos, going up and down and expanding into this universe, big one. Any sound that you hear from apart from a voice is going to make you go 10 times more deep. To imagine that you are coming from the cosmos and you are going to your root chakra. And I want you to imagine you are drawing prana energy from your root chakra and you are going straight to your 8th chakra. Now your 8th chakra is the chakra above your crown chakra, and you can come to know by moving your head left and right, you will see some energy on top of your head, anywhere 2 inches to 2 feet above your head. just wherever it is fine. Going straight to the 8th chakra. During this process, I want you not to focus on any chakra in the spinal cord. Move up from the root chakra to the 8th chakra, feeling distinctively that this energy crosses the fonatella bone on your head and goes to the 8th chakra. Concentrate there at the 8th chakra and enjoy the equilibrium state while you are inhaling and exhaling. Exhale sweetly. Now when you are exhaling and inhaling, it is in your spinal cord. Just focus in your spinal cord. Exhaling sweetly, letting prana energy descend from the 8th chakra to the root chakra, crossing the fonatella bone. You have to imagine that it is actually crossing the fonatella bone at your head. From the root chakra to the 8th chakra, from the 8th chakra to the root chakra. Inhale sweetly from the root chakra, raising your breath and prana energy. Exhale sweetly from the 8th chakra down the spine. And this time you will feel that you are not going intentionally to the root chakra. You will see that the exhaling current reaches a point in the spinal cord. This point is above the root chakra, not necessarily one of the different chakras. Wherever this point is, it is fine. It is necessary for you to imagine clearly it is inside the spinal cord. This point becomes the starting point of the next inhalation. Imagine you are inhaling in your spinal cord from this new starting point and going to the 8th chakra. The current energy comes up through the spine. Now the length of this path is shorter than before. Pause there. Be there in the 8th chakra for some time. Very good. Now exhale sweetly down the spinal cord. Exhale. This current energy makes a shorter path, shorter than the previous. This is the new starting point. I want you to inhale from this new starting point upwards. Continuously repeat this procedure up and down from a new starting point in your spinal cord to the 8th chakra and reach a particular mental and physical state in which you will remain breathless with total focus on the 8th chakra. Go ahead patiently, undisturbed. The point is to make the breath cease, the physical breath cease, in a dimension where it is no longer necessary. And with practice, you will be able to do that. The light moves from the 8th chakra. So you are in this 8th chakra. Go inside this 8th chakra. You are in this 8th chakra where your karmic residues are there. This is your Akashic record, past, present and future. When you master this technique, you can alter and change your Akashic record as per your will. This is called free will. The earlier free will that you have is the free will of destruction. This is the divine free will, the choice to change whatever you need to change. Now I want you to imagine that this light is coming from your 8th chakra, piercing the fonatella bone at an angle. While this ray of light is coming, I want you to raise your chin little bit, very little. Feel the ray of light reaching your cerebellum, that is the back of your brain. Remain immobile for a few seconds. You are fully immersed in the intensity of this divine light shining there. Your whole brain. Now lower your chin without losing the focus upon this light inside your brain. Your whole brain is dazzling light. And now I want you to imagine that this light moves from the cerebellum to the 8th chakra again. As if your breath is moving from the Bhuloka to the Brahma Loka. That means to the earth abode to the divine abode, creator's abode, and then dissolves. To perceive constantly this divine light, even in cerebellum, is a very high state. But we have to learn how to go beyond to reach the divine union. And from this light will go from the cerebellum to the 8th chakra, and from the 8th chakra crossing the fonatella bone, coming back to the cerebellum. You are fully immersed in this experience of this divine light. I want you to very slowly raise your chin, only a few millimeters. And your inner gaze, I want you to imagine and to feel little tension in the back of your head. Condense all the light at the cerebellum. And move towards and direct this light, condensed light like a laser beam, towards your pineal gland at the center of the brain. This gland is located very near the cerebellum, slightly forward. Repeat and repeat till you reach and penetrate the pineal gland. Here is the union with the divine that takes place. This is the divine union. Say in your mind, I'm always with God, never separate, always with God. And see yourself getting atomized like sugar dissolves in milk. You can be in this state as long as you want. This is your divine light body. Now you have to make a prayer in your mind as you address the divinity. Bhagwan, Ishwar, Christ consciousness, divine consciousness, Shiva consciousness, Allah consciousness. Send this divine light to my physical body on the earth. Now this is your divine light body. And you'll imagine that there's a physical body on the earth in your home, and see this light going into every cell of your body, like we showed you in the slide. See it going into every cell, and in the cell, see this light going inside the nucleus in the DNA, in the morphogenetic field of information, and you will be able to see all the negative information coming from your ancestors and cleaning them. One by one, all the beliefs and memories of this life, which is not good, of your ancestors' karma, and whatever bad they have done, whatever negative they have done, and they have retained that guilt which has been passed on to your ancestor, to your father, to your mother, and it has come to you, and that you have the receptor of suffering, of abuse, so that you enter into the relationship of abuse. See that light going inside that nucleus and the DNA and changing the information. Very good. Also see this light going inside the mitochondria, which is the battery of the cell, and recharging. And in the mitochondria, there is ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the prana energy, reactivating the prana energy. And there is also DNA in the mitochondria also, activating that with the divine pure energy. And see all the cells in your physical body being with this divine light. I also want you to see, feel, imagine that this light goes to your root chakra, to your sexual chakra, your solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra, eighth chakra, and also your feet chakra. In this 8 chakras is your soul which has come and resided. See the new information that you are downloading to your soul, that you did not suffer and sacrifice. Your karma of sacrifice, suffering, of anger, of vengeance, of resentment, rejection, regret is over. That you have a choice to heal yourself completely, that you are healed. That all the abusive relationships are over. That the betrayal you felt in your heart is over. This you have healed. And also see your electromagnetic field, the aura around you. All the darkness being removed. Take your time. And also focus on your 8th chakra. If your karma is to suffer now or in the future, and if your karma was to suffer in the past, all has been resolved completely, and you are healed. See this light healing your physical body completely. Anytime you have any ancestral beliefs, memories which are stopping your progress, see the energy of your ancestors being going from your physical body cells and send them to the divine light of God, of Christ consciousness, Shiva consciousness, Allah. And that your karma is your karma, my karma is my karma. That you seek forgiveness if you forgot. Anytime to honor your ancestors and tell them that you love them, you respect them. You want to have blissful, divine relationship with them. You acknowledge them that without your ancestors you would not have been there. But their karma is their karma, your karma is your karma. You have relieved themselves of their karma and say, God, divine, Allah, heal my ancestors of all the karmas which was left and through which I was suffering, my present family was suffering. Let it be removed and let their all karmas be fulfilled through you, the divine light, so that they are contented, that due deliverance is given to them, that they are safe to go into the divine light and to ascend, and that you allow to be live on this earth, planet earth, happily in bliss and ecstasy, and that you are safe. Any woman who is listening is pregnant, see this divine light going inside your child in your womb and see the healing being done in the womb. And I also want you to imagine that you are taken to your mother's womb, and this healing is happening in your mother's womb when you were a fetus in your mother's womb. See all this divine light removing all the negative negative karmas and healing the baby in the womb, telling the baby that you're safe, that you're welcome, that you will be loved by your mother, father, by your ancestors, that you have a divine role to play on this Mother Earth. See everything being healed and light. You can also take your mother into your grandmother's womb and heal and send light to the fetus that is your mother in your grandmother's womb. And you can also send your grandmother to your great grandmother's womb, seeing her as a baby in the womb. Remember, imagination ignites creation. See it happening and heal all your ancestors. See everything around you as light. Continuously doing this meditation will help you resolve all your karmas.